During the chaos of World War II, Britain's fate often hung by a thread. But few would imagine that one of the country's secret weapons would be a charming criminal, a man with no allegiance but to himself, Eddie Chapman. Born into a poor family, Eddie grew up fast. By his 20s, he was a seasoned safecracker, a master of explosives, and a constant headache for British police. In 1939, just as war broke out, he was arrested for robbery and thrown into jail on the island of Jersey. Then, everything changed. When German forces occupied the Channel Islands in 1940, Chapman saw an opportunity. He wrote directly to the Nazis, offering to spy for Hitler in exchange for his freedom. The Germans, desperate for eyes and ears inside Britain, agreed. They trained him in sabotage, radio, and parachuting, and gave him the codename Fritzchen. In December 1942, Chapman was flown into occupied France, prepared for a mission to bomb the de Havilland aircraft factory in England, a vital producer of the Mosquito fighter bomber. He was then parachuted into Cambridgeshire, landing in muddy fields under the winter moon. But Eddie had never intended to serve the Nazis. The moment he touched British soil, he walked to the nearest police station and turned himself in. Instead of locking him up, MI5 saw a golden chance. Chapman was charismatic, unpredictable, and already trained by the Germans. The British gave him a new codename, Zigzag, because of his double-dealing nature, and set up one of the most daring deception campaigns of the war. With MI5's help, Chapman faked the destruction of the de Havilland factory. Explosives were staged. Photos were forged. Radio messages were crafted to fool German intelligence. When the Nazis received the report, they were so impressed they awarded Chapman the Iron Cross, one of the highest military honors in the Reich. He was likely the only British citizen to ever receive it. Chapman didn't stop there. Over the next 2 years, he fed false information to Berlin, sabotaged Nazi strategies, and exposed real German agents, all while gambling in London nightclubs, living in lavish apartments, and operating in the shadows. He was no saint. He drank heavily, chased women, and never quite gave up his criminal instincts. But when it mattered most, he played the Germans like a violin. After the war, Chapman was never fully recognized. He didn't get medals from Britain. No statues. No parades. He returned to civilian life and eventually wrote his memoir, titled The Real Eddie Chapman. History remembers him with mixed emotions, thief or hero, liar or patriot. One thing is clear. Eddie Chapman, the conman, the double agent, the spy, fooled Hitler himself. And no one saw it coming.